5 reasons you should be buying junk silver. Hey guys, Coin and Silver Journey here. Thanks for tuning into my video. I really appreciate it. First things first, I did want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed and is participating in the giveaway I have going on right now. It's still active and that will end this Saturday. Alright, so if you haven't got into that, definitely check it out. It's a chance to win these mornings. Alright, so anyways, I have a video on that, so if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. Alright, so what are we talking about today? Alright, 5 reasons you should own or be buying junk silver. So what is junk silver? Alright, it's all this beautiful stuff right here in front of us. 90% silver, minted before 1964 and back. So we're not talking about the 40% Kennedy halves or anything like that, or anything like that. 90% silver pre-1964. All right. So number one, easily obtainable. So what do I mean by that? Well, meaning you can find this stuff just about anywhere. All right, you can go online, you go to your local coin shop, eBay, OfferUp. It's plentiful. If you want it, you want to buy it, you're going to be able to find it. So it's not difficult to find. If you really want it, you're going to be able to hunt it down. You know, very, very few times have I went to my LCS and not been able to find any junk silver. Very, very rarely. Maybe when the price drops down, I go in there and they're sold out. But online, you're always going to be able to find it. So number one, easily obtainable. So what's number two? Number two is affordable. Right? So affordable. So it's a lot cheaper than the other bullions, right? So it's cheaper in the initial cost because you're paying less. So if I want $10 face, it may be $130. So if I want a 10-ounce bar, it could be $180, right? So you're technically not getting as much silver that way, but it's more affordable. And so another way that it's more affordable, it's a low premiums, right? But you can buy it fractional. So say, hey, I only got $63 I can spend this week. Well, you can break that down and get, almost exactly $63, right? You get, I want 2 halves, I want a quarter, and I want 2 dimes. All right, so here we go. So that's $1.45, right? And that's not going to cost you any more money if you want to get a partial of an ounce or a piece of $1 instead of getting just dollar face. You want to get a partial dollar face, $1.75, $1.60, whatever it may be. You can do that. If you were to go buy a 1-ounce bar, obviously there's more premium. But if you were to buy a 1/2 ounce, a 1/4 ounce, 3/4 ounce, there's going to be a big premium on those coins or bars. With junk silver, you don't have to worry about that. You can pretty much get what you want, how many you want, no issues. You want 8 dimes, a quarter, and a $1/2, well, that's what you get. There's no issues. It's affordable and it's at your pace. You're not necessarily forced to go to that next bump in price based on what you're buying. So I think that's cool, right? So by face is, I didn't mention that, is 2 quarters, 2 $1/2, 4 quarters, 2, 3, 4, or 10 dimes. I'm not going to pull out 10 dimes. You guys get the concept. So that's by face. When I say that, that's what I mean. It's by face value, right? Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, chance of getting fakes is low, very low. So it's not something people think about often is getting fakes, and it's actually very common with other coins, with other bullion. People fake stuff. If they see money in it and it's a good enough return that they can spend a little and make a lot, they'll do it. But who is going to go out of their way and fake one little dime? Right? They may fake the little ones, the expensive ones, not the little ones. But they're not going to go around and fake a bunch of Washington quarters. What's the point of that? What are you going to get out of that? There's no money in that. Of course, there's things they always fake. Super rare coins, seeded $50, or the first dollar coin. They fake those coins all the time, but they're not going to fake this. I'm not saying they can't, but it's just not worth their time and money. So it takes away that risk. People fake American Silver Eagles all day long. You can buy them from Wish.com for $1. Buy you a fake American Silver Eagle. Not saying do that. Please don't do it. It's not good for anybody. But yeah, you don't have to worry about that. It's not worth their time. Nobody's gonna do it. You may run across a rare coin or something here or there that got faked. But as a general statement, you're not gonna find fakes buying junk silver like this, right? So that's number 3. Number 4. Valuable coins can be found. So what do I mean by that? I can give you some examples. So typically, when I go to my LCS, I'm allowed to pick through their junk silver bin. A lot of times it's your Washingtons, your Walkers, your Kennedys, the more common, Benjis. But occasionally, you'll start to see more rare coins. Barber $50, older Mercuries, Barber quarters, stuff like that. You see all that stuff there. Standing Liberties, which there's a lot of good dates in these. So in your hunt for junk silver, you're going to run across coins that are worth more than you're paying. Sometimes it's a little. Maybe you find a semi-key date, right? Or maybe you get a proof, or just a really high quality specimen of a lower mintage year, something that's worth more than what you're paying for it. Because you're only paying $1.10 a dime, and you can't tell me this barber's worth only $1.10. Or if you're paying $3 and some change for a quarter, the Standing Liberty's worth more than that. You know what I mean? So when you really break it down, you can find valuable coins. So let me show you a couple things that I have found, and I made a video about one of these if you're interested in that. It's my local coin shop haul that I had some a lot of these barbers and stuff like that, Standing Liberties, I found that day. So let me show you a couple of these and kind of give you a few examples of what you can find. So this one I found in digging through a junk silver bin. It's an 1876 Carson City seeded Liberty dime. 1876, cool year. Now I don't know if we're gonna be able to see the Carson City. It's pretty difficult. You can kind of see it there. But anyways, it's a CC, Carson City, as everyone knows. That's the mint you want stuff to be from. So this coin in G4 condition, G4, good 4, meaning not that great, is a $30 coin. I paid, whatever I paid for a dime at the time. I think spot price was pretty low, and I think I paid $11 face that time. So I paid just a hair over $1. So yeah, then another coin that I managed to snag, nothing incredible, 1936, but it is a Denver mint mark. You can see it right there, Denver. So if anybody knows anything about Washington quarters, that is a good date right there. Extra fine condition. It goes for $50, $55. So this isn't extra fine. This might be a good, but either way, it's worth more than I paid, right? So you get the point with that. And the last one I got, which these are probably once in a almost lifetime finds. Not saying you can't do better, but it's pretty good. I scored a 1927S. So those who don't know, there was only 396,000 minted this year for Standing Liberty quarters, right? So did have some tape on the back, but it's in okay condition. I found it in a junk silver bin. So I didn't even know what I had till I got home, and I looked it up. So in very good condition, very good 8, they go for $45. $45. And in a fine 12, they go for $110. So it's the second lowest mintage year for the Standing Liberties, besides I think it's an oddity in 1916. I forget which one that is, but this one is super rare, 396,000. So I'm very fortunate to find this, but this is stuff you can find when you're buying junk silver. You're not going to find that when you're buying 10-ounce bars or silver eagles. You're not really going to find anything amazing. Not saying that's not a good purchase, but for the sake of this video, you got to keep that in mind, that with junk silver you have that ability to find a rare coin, find a key date. There's always a chance. There's coins out there worth a lot of money, and if you don't look to this stuff every now and then, you're never going to find it, right? So that's number 4. It's a benefit of buying junk silver, right? So what's the 5th and final one? The 5th and final one. It's not as complicated as you think. You can hold it. That's what it is. Simple as that. There's nothing better than holding all this beautiful silver, appreciating it, right? They don't make this stuff anymore. Some of these coins are 100 plus years old. Even the simplest Kennedys are, 46 years old? Sorry, 56 years old. Excuse my math. They don't make them anymore. Everything here will no longer be made. All right? You get to appreciate it. You get to hold it. For example, the other silver that I purchased, I don't really get to enjoy it that much, right? I got an American Silver Eagles here, but to keep its value and keep them in the BU state, you really shouldn't be touching them too much. They are bullion, but you don't want to ruin it. You don't want to get them all tarnished, fingerprinted up, so you got to take good care of them. Another example is even rounds. See, I got this A mark here. You really don't want to be touching this thing up. It's just a round, but it's a little bit better than your average round. You really don't want to do that, right? I got 2 more examples here. Even here's just another round. See how gorgeous it is and shiny and beautiful. It looks like a Morgan silver dollar. Why would you want to touch this and ruin it? Even if you're like, I don't care, it's just a round. You find yourself not wanting to ruin it. Same with this Eagleheart bar, somewhat collectible. Why would you take it out of the package? There's no reason to, right? So with junk silver, you can do whatever you want. You just keep one of these as a pocket piece if you wanted. You could leave it on your desk. You don't have to worry about that. Occasionally you will get a coin that's better than the average. Some of these Kennedys are good examples. Look at that coin. It's a stunner. Beautiful, right? But it's just silver. It doesn't matter. There's nothing valuable about this coin other than the silver content, right? So that's the 5th reason that I think you should own or be buying junk silver. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you'd like that. Yeah, got some more videos coming up. See you guys later. Peace.